Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another podcast video. My name is Adonai Jones. I'm a music artist as well as a business owner. And today I am here with the CEO of allgoodaccounting.com, Sandria Goodall. And today we are going to be discussing operating expenses. She's going to be going in depth about that topic and hopefully give us more insight to see how we can apply that to our business as business owners. So right on the mic, we have Sandria Goodall.
Thank you, Adonai. Hello, everyone. I am really excited about this topic because operating expenses, as business owners, we do, incur a lot of expenses, and there are quite a few. So I'm hoping to outline as many as possible, pretty much all of them as much as possible, in order for you to, make sure that you include them for your business and get the benefits that you're entitled to.
Okay, great. Let's just dive right inside of the topic today. So, if you don't mind, you can start explaining what exactly is operating expenses and how do businesses handle operating expenses.
All right. So again, operating expenses really is the overall expenses that you will incur, and so they will incur no matter what. Once your business is operating, you will have them, and it's necessary in order to earn the profit they're not directly related to earning profit, but they're part of the business operations. Whereas the difference between operating and cost of goods sold are that they are the direct costs relating to earning sales.
Right.
Operating expenses are not directly related to earning sales.
Gotcha.
All right. So the first one we're going to talk about is advertising.
Okay.
Of course, the more you advertise, you'll have an increase in sales, but it's more, you could have advertising and no sales either.
Right.
But advertising generally is one of the expenses that one would have in a business, to get the word out there. It could take the form of social media advertising, like on Facebook, Instagram. You could have seminars as a way of advertising, having people come out and listen to you. You could have advertising in business cards.
Does that, sorry to interrupt, but does that operating expense that is advertising, does that include like free advertising as well, or is that a different category?
No, free advertising is, advertising is advertising. That's for sure.
Right.
And if it's free, then that's even better for you.
Right.
And the ones that we're speaking about now are the ones that you pay for because we're recording the costs.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay.
So, you definitely will be paying for your business cards. You'll be paying for your website. You'll be paying for events that you hold. So anything that has you get your word out there to your potential customers, TV commercials, radio commercials, things like that. That would be covered under advertising. All right. And the next one we have is meals and entertainment.
Meals and entertainment.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Meals and entertainment is really one of those ones where, as a business owner, the goal is to get your clients and, find customers. And so I would encourage a lot of business owners to take advantage of this expense because you could invite, a potential customer to go for lunch perhaps.
Right.
And that lunch expense, that meal that you incur, you could write off as a business expense.
Right.
Right.
Okay.
And
that helps you build a relationship with your clients because you're building that, emotional connection, the one-on-one time with them. And then, you get to learn more about your client and customer. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a great way to bond with your clients. And, like if you may be having a social event
Right.
at your office, this is a great way to, all those expenses, the catering,
Yeah.
you know, things that you have to display, all of those things you could record here as meals and entertainment.
Yeah.
The rule, though, for CRA with this kind of expense is that you're only allowed to claim 50%
Right.
of these expenses. And so it's just something for us to keep in mind that under the CRA rule, they are only allowing you to claim 50%.
Okay.
But under the accounting rule, you could write off the full amount on your financial statements. And so there'll be that slight discrepancy. But under the tax rule, that is accounted for in your taxes.
Now, meals and entertainment, could you go into depth a little bit more about what that includes? Does that include, for example, going to the movies or going out to dinner or you're flying or what exactly does that include?
Sure. Entertainment is really if there's some sort of entertainment that you like, say you go to a business event together.
Okay.
And again, if you're taking out your client, it's a way to meet and greet your client.
Meet and greet. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's what that is.
Okay, good.
If it's anything that you meet and greet without food, that would be called entertainment.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Cool.
And the next one is bad debts. That's another one. So a lot of times in your business, most companies give out invoices, and then what ends up happening, you have those unfortunate situations where a customer don't pay you.
Right.
So the good thing is you're allowed to write those expenses off. And so those are called bad debts.
Right.
Right. So when you have those clients that don't pay you, then you could get to write off those customer defaulted payments.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
And then the next one is salaries, wages, and benefits. So this one is self-explanatory, right? You have payroll, you have your employees. So the salaries that you pay them is what you write off. And of course, you have other payroll expenses like Canada Pension Plan. As a business owner, you get to write off, and employment insurance expenses that you're allowed to write off.
Yeah.
And all of that is under the category of salaries, wages, and benefits. And I encourage a lot of business owners to have put themselves on payroll, because this is key for whenever you want to apply for grants and money, because that way one of the most qualifying factors, or most common qualifying factors, is that there is employment within your business.
Yeah.
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 Okay.
Okay.
And then the next one is travel, transportation fees, accommodation fees. So again, as a business owner, you may need to travel outside of the country. So your airplane fares, or the train, if you were to take it, taxi, even the common transit to get to wherever you need to go, these would be incurred. And along the way, if you have to eat something, and again, it's for business, you're on your way for business, allowable parts of meals will also be claimable.
Right.
Like if you were to stay at a hotel, for example, and you had to purchase your meals there, those would be part of the meals and also the accommodation.
Right.
Yeah. And then you've got delivery freight expenses. Again, this applies to shipping. Like if you ever have to send something to a client or to another business, DHL, you've got UPS, you've got FedEx, all of these, and expenses that you would incur, or again, air, cargo, things like that. You record these as delivery freight and expense.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay, that was very insightful and very eye-opening as a business owner, and I'll definitely see how I can apply that to my situation as well as the listeners, they can see how they can apply that to their situation.
Absolutely. And my goal is to ensure that everyone has these information so that for themselves they can claim all the expenses that they're entitled to.